Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Kind of different. Let me see if I can adjust this right. Okay. Um, just real quick, just discussing. So it's been said for quite some time now, the phase out of Metro by T-Mobile, right? I think a couple of people have already pretty much discussed it. Internal documentation being shared left and right, perspectives being talked about, those types of things. And you know what? For those that work for Metro by T-Mobile, honestly, you know, we're gonna stand with you guys. It wasn't but maybe like 3, 4 years ago, I was doing unboxing of Boost Mobile and stuff like that, and I would have like a bunch of people that were Metro fans come in. They would always give me, they would always give me crap about the phones. Um, yeah, right, babe. You could have came with me if you wanted to. But however, one thing that's going to definitely suck is they phase out Metro by T-Mobile. One, the ultimate one, jobs being lost, right? People's livelihoods being messed with. And it could have come at a worse time for T-Mobile to be pulling some stuff like this and trying to begin the process of this, knowing that we're not fully out of what we're all going through right now. That's a major big part. So that's the reason why it's being called to the attention of most of us here on YouTube that work with one another. All of us basically talking about it, bringing awareness to it, sharing it, for that very reason. It sucks. I mean, when we were sold on the merger, we were sold on the merger as a merger that was supposed to be creating jobs, not shutting down jobs, and having certain stores shut down. Hey, Kathy, how's it going? Or having certain stores feel like they have to shut down just because of the different things that T-Mobile intends to do to try to phase out Metro. You know what I mean? There were some things that was being shared. Literally, what was it? Not that long ago, Technoid went live and he was talking about it. He was sharing some documentations there. He was talking about throttling and things like that. Baby Yoda, what's up, man? How's it going? Sneed, the man is speaking. With those limitations being placed on Metro customers, obviously, it does make it more enticing for those customers to switch over to T-Mobile postpaid. Pretty much, T-Mobile knows what kind of plan that they're doing, what they're intending to do. They're ciphering customers out of Metro, so they have more of a reason to just say that Metro is failing and phase them all into T-Mobile postpaid. And like some people don't even want that. Some people are pretty much happy with prepaid. Like coming from a different perspective, because I know my friends are pretty much touching like the internal stuff that's going on, and I don't want to regurgitate the same things that they're talking about, but going from a different perspective, you know what I mean? There are people who just don't want to run their credit. That's one of the biggest reasons why prepaid even exists. Some people had poor credit, but still needed a cell phone. So prepaid was pretty much it. Prepaid was solid for them. Pay for what you're going to use, right? You pay ahead instead of paying in arrears like postpaid does. No reason to run a credit. No need for a deposit per line to secure a line of service with a provider. It was simple, clear, cut, and dry. Buy your phone, select your plan, pay for your plan, get out the door working. And there are people who absolutely went with Metro PCS before it was bought by T-Mobile and have been long-term customers of Metro PCS before the name was converted to Metro by T-Mobile. And, with that, to phase it out, is to kind of exile customers, because some customers who don't want to convert to postpaid, where are they going to go? They're going to go to Cricket. They're going to go to Boost Mobile. They're going to go to various different other prepaid companies. Hell, they might even go to Mint Mobile if they figure, buying in bulk is going to, be better for them in the long run. And so lost customers, right? Lost customers, gone. But of course, T-Mobile is going to use that to their benefit as one of the reasons to phase out. Again, we talk about jobs. We talk about jobs lost. We talk about, business owners who paid all those franchisee fees and all the different fees in order to open up a shop to sell Metro by T-Mobile stuff, right? Their investment. Some people literally worked a 9 to 5 job and saved enough money for years just to be able to pay that, to pay that, to get all the marketing stuff, the inflatable wacky tube guys, and the Metro signs and all the Metro gear to put inside the store, and was so happy to open up shop, start selling Metro by T-Mobile products, right? They're gonna have to close up shop. They're gonna have to close up shop because their employees are gonna get pretty much screwed around. That's one of the biggest emphasis that that I'm speaking of today. I mean, besides the fact that it's also going to lack competition in the prepaid field, Boost Mobile's biggest rival is Metro by T-Mobile by far. You know what I mean? Without Metro there, what's that going to do for Boost? I mean, sure, Boost runs on T-Mobile's network right now. It is owned by Dish. Eventually, when Dish has its own network basically rolled out, it's going to run off of it unless Dish decides to just completely bail on Boost and either sell them or completely demolish the company. Heaven forbid. These are things that I feel like that, you know what? You just got to call them out on it. You just got to call T-Mobile out on it. I'm like a small corner in this whole universe, very tiny. But if I can say something about it, I will. And that's what this quick live is about. It's really just to kind of talk about it. Really just to kind of try and share it to those people out there. Anybody that's willing to listen, anybody that's willing to listen and share this. It's really up to that's what it's for. Hi, Apple Watts. See, Eric J. I'd rather stick with prepaid because you buy the phone, you pay the first month, and you walk out with the phone you want. You're absolutely right on that, my friend. Exactly. There are people who just don't want to run credit. They just don't want to, mess with their credit. Maybe, they're trying to build their credit for something else. Maybe they're trying to build their credit for a first-time home buyer, right? So going prepaid is probably one, that's beneficial for them. You know what I mean? Let's see. Sprint, LOL. Sprint is T-Mobile. Just because you still see Sprint stuff out there doesn't mean that that Sprint is like a standalone company. It is one with T-Mobile. Okay, got some chat going on. This thing is tripping. I mean, really, what would even make T-Mobile even consider this? You know what I mean? Like, I've been hearing it all over the place. Maybe like people said, they're trying to build enough capital so they can completely build out their network, right? I mean, why did they fight so hard to acquire it? To get specific spectrum that they needed, or specific band that they needed, for what they're trying to roll out with their 5G. I mean, they inherited Sprint's debt, obviously, on top of that. You know what I mean? Don't mind the missus is taking a nap.
I'm not taking a nap. I'm just laying here. Was I snoring?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, shit.
It's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It's not.
No, we just got back from the store and doing some things and had some stuff go on today. But anyhow, keyword trying. Let's see. Super psyched about 5G. Tremendous technology, tremendous potential. Yep. It's sad. They are doing everything they can to eliminate the cost of maintaining those stores without closing them. Yeah. I mean, why can't they go to the big company? Why can't they go to the parent company and say, hey, you guys are benefiting off of us. Maybe it's about time that you spend money, right? I mean, when people look at big corporations and they look at about what they can spend, this is probably one of those fields where I'd say that the most pressure should be applied on. Deutsche Telekom should be investing money into T-Mobile. It's their company. You know what I mean? I mean, investing money into the company so the company does not have to do shady businesses, shady deals like this. Trying to phase out all these stores, trying to phase out the employees, trying to, cut costs in a way like that. Why not get rid of T-Mobile Tuesdays? I'm sorry. Why not get rid of it? Some people may say that's an unpopular idea because they like getting free stuff, but you know what? Free comes with a D up your end. That's what it really comes with. When you look at all the aftermath of this merger and just about how everything that's going on with it, right? It's been going from bad to worse, from worse to terrible, from terrible back to worse, rerouting back to terrible, rerouting back to horrible, horrible back to worse. It's all over the place, but it never crosses the threshold of good. Then sure, there's probably somebody that can say that in my area, T-Mobile is functioning the best out of all. And great. That's absolutely great that you can have that experience, but you can't supply T-Mobile with the money that it needs to function, right? So you don't pretty much account for every phone line that's on T-Mobile. So just because it works great for you doesn't necessarily mean that it's fine the way it is. It's not fine. We know this. They know it. They know that my friends call them out on it. My friends are on their radar. They know that. Right? And this is the best idea that they can come up with. This is the best idea that they can come up with to save money. By ending jobs, by phasing out, trying to get rid of them. Internal warfare. I mean, it is. It's like internal warfare. You listen to a lot of the news that's being dropped about it. Little sissy, high school kiddie stuff. Oh, I'm gonna block you on Twitter so you can't message me. We're mad because you guys literally created some sort of like alliance that are trying to get things done to protect your jobs. Like, can you blame a company and a group of employees to wanting to protect their jobs? Can you really blame them for that? I mean, if I was in that business, man, I'll probably be speaking a hell of a lot worse than this, because then it would completely resonate within me. So I can't even fathom what a Metro by T-Mobile store owner and employees are feeling right now. I can guess, but I can't fathom it. I just can't. You know what? I can't, because I'm not in that shoes. But I can say that it totally sucks if I put myself in the shoes of thinking of someone that's about to lose their job just because of some BS. Yeah. Technology is a freight train. You can't stop it. Let's see. They should just dissolve Metro into T-Mobile prepaid and just rebrand it. As long as they don't have to give up stores, as long as they don't have to shut down stores, as long as they, you get where I'm going with this. As long as, franchise store owners don't have to shut down and give up their livelihood for it. I don't really care what name they use, but to completely just like try to phase out certain stores, right, to alleviate how much money that they got to spend when they got a wealthy parent company that could just invest in them a bit more. Just another wave of economic tsunami, because no. It ain't because of that. It ain't because of bad government decisions. No. That has nothing to do with it. Okay? That really doesn't. That whole thing has it plays no reason in why. And I'll say it from this perspective, right? Let's say that was the reason that they wanted to phase out Metro by T-Mobile stores, right? Say that that's the reason that they gave. Why would they? My state's completely open. We're not in any tier of opening back up. We're not in phase 1, phase 2, or phase 3. My state of Arizona is completely open, and other states are opening back up fully. So, I mean, I can walk into a Walmart and they took the stickers off the floor of the 6 feet apart thing. Sure, people are still practicing it, safe distancing physically from somebody, but it's not there anymore. Restaurants are full dine-in. My wife went to Applebee's last night with her friend, and every booth was full. Everybody was out. One of the most tremendous things that I saw today was people actually were at the park enjoying the sun, throwing frisbees around, running just because they wanted to run for fun. I mean, my state's open back up, so there's really no excuse. If the economy is opening back up, I mean, not in every state. I know certain states are still shut down. Some are still in phase 1 of reopening. But we're going in the right direction, obviously, if states are starting to open back up. That's no excuse. Hey Tito, I just joined. Sorry I missed the beginning up to now. No, 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 no. Never apologize for missing any portion of it because this will be live for replay tomorrow. Since I don't plan to stream for 4 hours, so YouTube is obviously going to make this where it takes like pretty much a whole day to process, and that's YouTube for you. Yeah, I've been saying that for a long time. Deutsche Telekom, yeah, Europe needs to invest in T-Mobile. They definitely do. Think of how many MV nodes on Metro and Sprint combined. Wow. Yeah. I'm still with Metro by T-Mobile and Sprint postpaid. Yeah, definitely. Health service mark. Oh, okay. T-Mobile became trash after John Ledger left. Yeah, we know this, man. I don't like recycling over the same things over and over again. We know this. Everyone was fine. Well, you know what? I mean, to be honest, I'll say something to that effect since you kind of brought that up. I don't care whether people like the guy or don't like the guy, and the fact that he contracted it, it's not anything to make fun of, really, or take lightly. It's really not. This world needs to grow a heart. Apple, don't you mean they're support the dealers? Yes, support the dealers. It's their jobs. Support the truth. Yes. Get it out there. You know what? Put T-Mobile in the spotlight. Have people to start asking them, why are they doing this? Good now with Metro. We just upgraded a T-Mobile LTE. Sprint LTE is also great. Let's see. Hi, Tito. I'm still with Text Now Wireless. It's still Sprint prepaid. Data is not good here. Yeah, it's going to. I mean, either they're going to convert towers to work with T-Mobile, with T-Mobile's network, or they're going to decommission them. I think Sneed can pretty much validate that if I'm correct on that. Or CEOs love to make huge deals and cuts, then they leave the company with a huge payday. Yeah, you ain't lying there. Some CEOs actually are good. Some CEOs actually do care, but sadly, not all of them do. Gene, what's up, man? Did you get married yet? Some states, counties are still on lockdown. Yeah, of course. The whole entire country is not open. That's why I said my state's open back up. I didn't say like the entire United States is open back up. Yeah, I find this method to be pretty stupid. There are other things that they can do if they want to cut costs to save money, or to be able to have enough capital to spend on their network to continue to roll out such things that they have been promising to roll out, like Band 71. I mean, really? There are only but several towers in my city that have Band 71. So the closest Band 71 I have is my fish back there in the tank, Joe Band 71. And yes, that's my fish's name. That's the closest thing to Band 71 I have, and he's just chilling in there. That's it. A Verizon CEO is a very good person. The dude is impressive. Good deeds. Yeah, see? Millimeter wave is absolutely tremendous. Yes, I've seen what it can do. If that happens, I wonder how us Sprint postpaid customers will be able to keep our existing plans for the next 3 years. I wouldn't doubt it that T-Mobile would do some quirky thing to really kind of screw people in the end, just to get things their way. I mean, they're already killing off what I would say is their own side project, right? Could you imagine how the owner of Metro PCS feels knowing what's happening right now, to seeing something that they worked hard for to build out and then eventually sold to T-Mobile, right? Let's see. Nothing wrong with T-Mobile buying Sprint. It's the people behind the T-Mobile company running the. Yeah. Yep. They are. They're running it. Mike Sievert. I have a cat named Blackberry. That's a nice name for a cat. There is another blank where there's no cure. It's called greed. Yeah, you were absolutely right. It's called greed. It's called greed. And you know what comes with that? Stupidity. Yeah. Go. The mermaid. Laughing. T-Mobile is playing with fire. They signed contracts with CPUC. Metro PCS founder is disappointed. Probably yes. I would say yes, definitely. The Metro PCS founder definitely probably disappointed. Why did T-Mobile buy Metro in the first place? Prepaid was starting to boom. Postpaid carriers were realizing that the growth in prepaid was becoming massive. Boost Mobile was raking in all the dollars, and this was back then when Boost Mobile was on IDEN. So they were doing the Nextel push to talk, the chirp, where you at? This is before Boost Mobile CDMA. They started to realize that people were willing to just go with that. They were willing to, because the people that had poor credit that could not pay a huge down payment to secure a line of service, they were going to prepaid, and then of course word by mouth, they were telling people like, yeah, I was only paying $50 for unlimited, and then people would go. People that did have the credit to secure a line of with cell phone service decided, why go through all that trouble, especially single people. They were just like, I'll just go prepaid. I'm taking Mike Sievert's mom to. If I have a question about T-Mobile, can you answer it? If I'll try. If I can't answer it, I'm sure one of my friends in here can, because they know pretty much a lot about it. So go ahead and ask your question, Brandon. By the way, I've never seen you before, so thank you for coming in. I appreciate you for joining the live. Ben Son, I just got a Galaxy F. You mean a Galaxy E? FE Fan Edition? Gene, T-Mobile dominated many markets in the South Florida, so that's why they bought Metro. Yeah. Metro had a lot of subscribers. Yep, as Cricket did too, as Boost Mobile did. Yeah, kind of finishing that off. Yeah, so they figured if they bought them, right, that's more people technically subscribe to them, even though they're not postpaid. They are subscribed to them. They're on their network. I guess they count them as lines. They wanted the boost money. Yeah, they wanted the boost money, but T-Mobile screwed Metro everything. Yeah, bad decisions. For a while, they actually did them pretty good. Metro PCS had 9 million subscribers. Look at Verizon. They want a piece of the prepaid cake. Yeah, they got TracFone. Oh, man, I'm going by through everything. Before Metro and the T-Mobile merger, the phone prices were more competitive. I used to have Nextel. Loved them. Yeah, I love Nextel and Boost IDEN. Yep. That chirp was great. Just too bad IDEN didn't have the capacity for internet, man. Slow dial-up. Reminded me of like running internet on Windows 95. Josh was in the building. I got a Galaxy FME. Okay. Hey Josh. Lots of hey Joshes. I'm taking Mike Sievert's mom to the movies for a Sunday matinee tomorrow. T-Mobile is the new SoftBank Sprint. No, I guess that reference is safe to say. I mean, I said T-Mobile was the new Sprint 2.0 and got a lot of hate for that. Will Gene ever get married? Yeah, wedding bells is ringing. About another hour and 15 minutes, and he'll stand before them all and take his vows and say, I do. Gene is ready to get married. I wanted to switch to Metro by T-Mobile, but I'm wondering if they are expanding coverage to southeastern Oklahoma. About what part? Southeastern Oklahoma. So that's on the opposite side that I've been to, because most of my family lives in Altus. I'm not entirely sure, man. I can ask some people, unless somebody in here that's familiar with T-Mobile knows they can answer it, but I can ask some people and get back to you on that. I can't really tell you if they're going to be expanding coverage in southeastern Oklahoma, because right now, T-Mobile's network itself is having a hard time expanding. They spend money in all the wrong places, and this is why they're trying to screw all these Metro dealerships out of their jobs. Gene is tremendously ready to get married. Mike Sievert caught me and his mom at the yard house Thursday night, dude. What the hell? Porham, Oklahoma. Yeah, like I said, I can't really tell you how much of T-Mobile's network is going to expand because Metro runs on T-Mobile's network, and right now, it's pretty obvious. T-Mobile is having a hard time rolling out their network. I mean, building out, 5G is just like, they just can't get it. Even if they have the manual in hand, they just can't get it. Plus, two, they're relying on, a part of what they would call 5G that's not going to be like, the most dependable. Now, as far as the LTE network, I can't even tell you on that either because it's like they said they were going to roll out band 71 to like lots of places, and we're still not even seeing that. Like 2 towers nearby me have just been upgraded, and that's been a long time coming. And I live in Phoenix, right? That's like what, the 6th largest city in America, I believe. So that just kind of gives you an idea. I wouldn't hold your breath. T-Mobile isn't expanding anything; it's shrinking. Yeah, it is. And by the way, you can kind of trust Need's judgment on that because everything that T-Mobile has done that he has called them out or predicted has happened. He pretty much follows the business fairly well. And no, he doesn't work for any other company. He's just an average guy like me that just loves mobile technology, and his forte is companies and their network and how they build their network. Yep. Is he talking about the roaming in southeastern Oklahoma? I don't know. Brandon, elaborate if you just. Are you related to? No, I'm not related to Washburns from southwestern Oklahoma. Nope. My family's not even native to Oklahoma, so like I don't have any past generations that's lived in Oklahoma. My dad moved there after a while. He worked civil service, so that's why they moved to Altus, is because he was working civil service for Altus Air Force Base. Prior to that, he had served 20 years in the United States Air Force. So he was a mechanic. He originally worked on the hydraulic systems for the C-5s. And after the C-5s got relocated to a base out in Alaska, the C-17s, the KC-130s, they were still on Altus. And so he ended up working on the C-17s. They got relocated. And I think now he was a hydraulic specialist for the KC-130s. Yeah, I'm just wondering about both. Yeah, no, definitely. I would say, hey, Brandon, you know what? If you haven't subscribed to me and you did, I appreciate it. But I'm definitely also subscribed to Sneed Mobile Tech. And you'll get up to date on just stuff that's going on with T-Mobile and other various companies in their network build out. He follows them very closely. So T-Mobile, AT&T, Verizon follows them very closely. Even Dish. Even though Dish doesn't have their network completely, like not even built out yet completely, like all across to even start depending on their own network, he follows them closely to see how things are going to go. So definitely, everyone say hi to Brandon Spradley. Those in the chat. Say hi to Brandon. First time I've seen Brandon in here, and I'm happy to have you here listening to this. Was it? Where was I at? Sneed is shrinking so much. Oh, it's shrinking so much, it will be a blip of nothing soon. Unless something changes. Besides them trying to phase out Metro. Just them change their business etiquette, their business practice, and stop lying to people. My stage name is Little Mosey. No, I'm not related to Ralph was what? No, I'm not. I already said that. I know Ralph. That's my uncle. Okay. That's your uncle. Well, that's cool. Glad you shared that with us. But no, I'm not related. So then we're not related. If T-Mobile didn't buy Metro could have been the 4th largest carrier. I don't know about that. By now, maybe. I don't know. I probably should have shook that first before I took a drink. You agree that would have been the 4th? It was growing rapidly back in the day. Well, yeah, I guess you can see your point of view. Maybe if it did its own thing, maybe. We got more people coming in. Metro was working great until T-Mobile came along. I mean, I had Metro back when I lived in East Texas. And then when I went to New Mexico, complete kill because cricket dominated that area. So Cricket worked, Metro didn't. When you use Metro, you were automatically roaming. So like a 30-minute phone call and boom, my line was cut off for using so much roaming. So I'm thinking about switching because I'm wanting the free stylo. I mean, the stylo isn't super costly, Brandon. So I mean, what works in your area right now? What do you have there? Is it just, I know US Cellular's got to be one of them, but how about AT&T prepaid Cricket? Because you can probably buy an unlocked stylo, maybe from like Amazon or one of those other places. Buy it unlocked and then use it on a provider that you have in your area. I'd say US Cellular would most likely be one of them because I know US Cellular is like pretty much all over Oklahoma State. So Brandon, get the G stylus. Oh, the Moto G stylus and go Motorola. Yeah, why not? Is there a way I can switch without an ID card? That's interesting. Because I believe the Metro websites usually have you go into a Metro store. So it's not like with Boost Mobile, you can just order the phone, and yeah, have it shipped to you. I don't think it's like that. With an ID card, I don't remember them ever asking for an ID card. At least with like any prepaid company that I signed up with. So I don't think you need it. Are you trying to live off the grid? When you port in a number, they do need the account number and obviously the PIN. And the account has to have been active for like 90 days, I believe, in order for them to go ahead and count that as a port in. Otherwise, if it's a brand new account, like if you just started a Boost Mobile account like 3 weeks ago and you went to port into them, they may be a bit iffy about it, about giving you the deal. No, Kazi says, so I guess you don't need an ID. I got US Cellular. But even then, if you get a Metro phone, I think you have to wait a specific amount of time before the phone gets unlocked so you can use it on a different provider. So it won't unlock. It's not like unlocked from them. If that's what you're trying to do, is get the stylo, or if you decide to go with the Moto G stylus, yeah, if you get the phone, it's not like you can pop in US Cellular's SIM card in it and it's gonna work. It's not. It'll be locked to Metro for a while. You'd have to keep that phone active on Metro and for a while, and then you can unlock it. I think it's 90 days. What part of East Texas? I lived in Tyler back in 2011. I lived in Longview back in 2005 to 2007. So not far from Tyler. Yes, pay tax and activation. Okay. The last I knew, US Cellular was still in Southeast Oklahoma. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think US Cellular pretty much dominated all over Oklahoma. Some Metro stores don't care about ID, bro. Yeah. Do they even ask? Do some stores even ask for ID? You know what I mean? Because like I remember when Sneed hooked it up with the Boost Mobile account, because he had those TN SIM cards from Boost Mobile that he was giving out, and then he sent one of them to me and created an account. The names that you could use. Okay, I wanted to switch service and port in my number, and I wonder what free phone deals are going on. Well, let's see. Let's go to Metro by T-Mobile. Okay. Let's screen share this, and then we'll see what they got. My poor baby's tired. Please excuse her if you guys can hear her. Okay, let's see. Deals. See all deals right now. Let's go. All right, your choice of free phones. Find out more. So the Stylo 6 and the Galaxy A21. Is that all they have? Lots to love, less to spend. Switch and get a new iPhone SE for $50. Wow. Let's see. Unlimited 5G access for $35. Plus the Galaxy A51 for $99. Oh, get out of here. We don't want to see that. Yeah, so let me know if any of these deals are enticing, but I'm just gonna go through it just real fast. Perfect for home and classroom. Phone plus tablet on us, plus 2 unlimited lines for $75. Amazon Prime and Google One included. And online exclusive offer. Get a $100 virtual prepaid MasterCard when you buy a phone online or bring one to Metro. Just activate online with a new line of service. After your third monthly payment, you'll receive a virtual prepaid MasterCard. Limit 1 per account. Okay. Bring your own phone and get one line unlimited $40 a month, including 5G access at no extra cost and no activation fee when you switch. Make the switch now. Get an Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K or Echo Dot on us when you add a line or upgrade your existing line of service to an unlimited plan with Amazon Prime included. You get an iPhone 7 on us. So if you don't have $50 for the iPhone SE, you can get an iPhone 7. In-store offer, Moto G Stylus. Get the new Moto G Stylus free when you switch. So you have to do that in-store. Get 50% off or more. Stay connected on the go and save when you add a line. Yeah, so there's all these different things. Timex Family Connect, now $79.99 and only $10 a month when added to your Metro account. So those little kid smartwatches so you can track them. So those are the different deals they have right now. I don't know if any of those are enticing to you. How much is phone and tablet together? So what it said, let me go back to it. Where is it at? I just think I just passed it. $75 a month. $70 a month for 2 unlimited lines. That's phone plus tablet on us. So you get a free phone, you get a free tablet. So it says here, when you switch a phone line and activate a new tablet line, plus sales tax and activation fee, after rebate redemption, ID validation required. So you need an ID for that. But it's basically $75 a month for the 2 lines. One is a phone line, one is a tablet line. So one of them is like the data only SIM card. Slide down the screen to what? What part? It's all good, bro. Trying to catch up with these comments. Keep going. Okay, yeah. Go down one more. Okay, I couldn't see these comments when I was scrolling through Metro. So what part of the deals are you looking for? Like directly where the phone and tablet was? Because I just read that out. I dropped in my pocket. Anyone finding it like around somewhere? Jesus. Yeah, I found it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Jeez, man. I bought a Galaxy S20 Fan Edition. Nice. How you liking it? Just use the Costco ID. Like that would work, bro. Can you do the bundle tablet and phone online? No, I don't think so. If it's requiring an ID, then you would most likely have to go into a store. Yeah, find the store. So it says, hold on, let me full screen this so you can see it better. So right there, underneath where it says Google One included, it says find the store. So you can't do it online. No, you can't buy the tablet, and you have to do that in store because they want you to port in. Help the bear. Yes. Red, you shop at Sam's? I would love to shop at Sam's. Great. I live next to a millimeter wave tower. Speeds is 1 gigabit plus. Nice. My sister was about to give me the AT&T iPhone 10 for free. She's getting another phone. Do you think if it's locked to AT&T, will free up mobile SIM work with it? Work with AT&T? You can try. So here's the thing that I've noticed with certain phones, right? So if they are an MVNO of of a specific main carrier, so like if Free Up is, like an MVNO of AT&T, it could work without needing it to be unlocked. Because I have an iPhone 7 that's locked to T-Mobile, and I've been able to use it on Google Fi since Google Fi. If you use the SIM card from Google Fi, it only utilizes the T-Mobile network, not Sprint side. So it registered it as a T-Mobile line, and it worked. So you could try. Why not? It's a free iPhone 10 that she's giving you, man. So heck, if you decide to go AT&T prepaid in the future, it should work on there too. But if Free Up is an AT&T MVNO, it should work. Help the bear. Millimeter wave is tremendous. Yeah. Thank you so much. Not a problem, Brandon. And I thank you for coming in here too as well and hanging out with us. All cool people in here. Yep, all cool people in here, Brandon. By the way, Sneed is just being Sneed. You know what I mean? It's the weekend. He's away. He's looking to wrestle a bear. So if you ever see Sneed in the forest fighting a bear, help the bear. Has to be paid off. But the iPhone 10? Somebody confirmed that for me on the AT&T side. If an AT&T locked iPhone 10, if someone wants to put in an AT&T MVNO SIM card in it, will it read it and work? Please. MDS needs that confirmation. I think it will. I could be wrong. Bring home the bear? No. Yeah, MDS, no problem. Millimeter Wave is stupendously tremendous. Don't forget to do the Halloween theme this month for your YouTube channel. I think I dropped that. Yeah, I'm already doing the theme intro. So like later tomorrow, since YouTube takes its time to actually process these live streams and make it available for replay. But in the beginning opening is a Halloween intro thing that I did last October. So I have that running now. $6.99 for Snap 865, 120 hertz refresh and screen. Yeah, I mean, that's great. You know what I mean? You get the 865 chip. Who can say no to that? 120 hertz refresh. It's nice. It is super noticeable. I've played around with the device with 120 hertz. It's very smooth, but it's not like absolutely like if you go 120 hertz, you can't go back to 60 hertz. Like people that say that kind of stuff, I always wonder where their brain is at. Like that song, "Where's your head at? Where's your head at?" Yeah, I gotta ask them that because, yeah, you can totally go back to 60 hertz. It may not be as smooth as 120 hertz, but it's definitely not a super eyesore. It's not like you're looking at something from like back in 1986 from a Macintosh computer trying to freaking. That's all I'm saying. It will work. Thanks for the confirmation, Kazi. Really appreciate it. If I see Steve fighting the bear, I will say, yeah. Dual stereo speakers. Yeah. I mean, those. I'm great. You're excited for the phone, bro. I like to see that. And I hope the phone does you some justice, man. How does the roaming on Metro by T-Mobile work? Well, I know T-Mobile's losing its roaming deal with US Cellular, so that's actually going to be a really huge problem for T-Mobile and Metro customers. Without US Cellular allowing them to roam on them, yeah. Let's see. As long as the phone is paid off. Any thoughts? Any thoughts and designers Dava Duflo on the Double XL Cypher Music Showcase? No, I have no thoughts on that, bro. Tito, Macintosh was great. But I'm going to tell you this right now. 1986, the way graphics was on a Macintosh compared to your phone right now with 120 hertz refresh, there is a mile gap in how it's going to look, bro. Trust me. I've been using Macintosh computers in like kindergarten and first grade. Now that bezels are really small on phones, seems like people are now focused on refresh rates. Yes, it's always gonna change. In 1986, You're really going to tell me that 1986 graphics motions on any computer, not just Macintosh, but any computer, was as smooth as 120 hertz refresh right now? No, that was not. Yeah. Pretty soon, once they get it completely bezel-less and it's a sheet of glass, and the refresh rate is like 150 millionth eons out there in smoothness, then it's going to go to if the phone can transform into a private butler and serve you breakfast. If it can't do that, it's not a good smartphone. Does T-Mobile use AT&T towers? No, I don't. I mean, unless they have a roaming agreement deal with it, I don't know. Sneed can confirm that. I'll leave it to Sneed to answer that question. Kathy that sounds right. Yep. He says no, Brandon. Okay, cool. Yeah, because sometimes carriers have like a roaming deal with one another, but that's to an extent. I don't think that it's like they allow them on their network completely. Apple to bro. What the hell? Hey Brandon. According to Metro by T-Mobile website, you have pretty fair coverage in your local area. Mark, I wouldn't trust the website at all, man, because whoa, whoops, I banged the microphone. Yeah, the way that T-Mobile has been lately, they say that they got fair coverage in certain areas, and people are just reporting not even 1 megabit per second down on the downlink, and not even a meg on the uplink. So, gotta be careful with those maps. They're very tricky. Sly devils. All towers, T-Mobile roaming agreements around. Okay. Let's see. I meant the Macintosh graphics were fine back in 1986. Graphic standards, not that it compares anyway. Yeah, of course, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean by it, right? Is like if you went from a 120 hertz to 60 hertz, it's not like you're stepping down from 120 hertz to graphics refresh rates back on a Macintosh from 1986. It's not going to look like that. Some people get overly dramatic about those things. Sorry, I forgot to say hi to you. Okay, I have a Walmart family mobile flip phone, and they don't get. If Walmart family does not work, if you get no service in your area, you're not going to get it with Metro. They both depend on T-Mobile. Yeah. No, I get you, Mark. I know you're trying to help out. It's just a lot of us that know the insights of what's going on with T-Mobile and the things that they've been doing. Yeah, we don't rely on the coverage map itself. And plus, Brandon just stated he's got Walmart Family Mobile, and he gets no service there. So if he has Walmart Family Mobile, no service there, then Metro's not going to be any service there either. Hey Tito, SpaceX been scrubbed for the last few launch. They will do it again on Monday, hopefully. Yeah, I know. I was following that. We'll see. Hopefully, we'll see. Hopefully, there's no issues with that. Hopefully, everything is good and it can be viewed. Totally sucks. My wife actually offered to come on a live stream and hang out with me today. Like, actually sit next to me and do it. And I did. I thought she meant sit next to me because the bed is right here. Like, I moved everything into my bedroom. And I thought she was going to sit here and lay down next to me because the pillow's like right here. And while I'm live. And yeah. Yeah, bro. Invites going out right about now. Let's stay on for like another half hour. Invites out now. Doom, 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 doom. Stop screen sharing, Metro. Da, 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 da. Gene, if you want in, you can come in too, man. You can talk about your screen burned Pixel 3. Matter of fact, I'll just bring them all on here right now. Ba-boom! Yay! 2, 3, and 4. And the majestic goat himself. What up? What's up, man?
Hey, dude.
Not much, man. Just trying to Do what I can, share a little bit of my perspective on this whole deal with Metro, man. It really sucks, dude.
Now, you know a lot of people that are in the business, in the industry,
Yeah.
so I feel like, that's one of those situations where you're a little bit more, sympathetic to the situation. And because of that, you know,
Yeah.
it would have been nice to have JG on, when I did the podcast yesterday, and,
Definitely.
to get some of the insight on that and operations and whatnot.
Have you reached out to him?
Man, the last couple of times I reached out to him, man, he was real busy. I didn't really want to bother him.
Yeah.
I thought maybe if he was available, he would have, said something like, I mean, these are right up his alley. So I don't know. I didn't want to bother. I mean, but I got some news, dude.
What's up?
They won't let him have open signs at Metro stores.
JG?
No, like I'm talking about the
the
signs
Metro.
Metro dealers can't post open signs.
Like they can't have a flashing
Right.
neon open sign.
Right.
How the hell is anyone gonna know they're open, man?
Dude, I'm telling you, they're phasing out Metro, dude. That is absurd.
That's ridiculous. My gosh.
I've never heard anything like that in my life. They're basically saying make your store look like it's closed.
Yeah, cock blocking business, bro. They must not like money.
Well, I mean, these Metro stores are in some pretty rough parts of these cities. Come on, man.
No open signs, dude. That's ridiculous.
Dude.
What the hell?
I've been in communication with some of these Metro dealers.
Yeah.
And they told me that one of the stipulations in these new terms is no open signs, no lit up open signs.
Can they even have a sign spinner?
I don't know. I don't know about those terms.
Shit, dude. They fucking find them some sort of workaround. Maybe like post a sign like 6 blocks away saying that the Metro store is open. It's not on their store. It's 6 blocks away. Put in like heavy traffic area to say like this Metro store address is open and put like the store hour sign there so people will know it's open. And there's got to be some sort of workaround that and try to spitball ideas to help them, man, because that's retarded. Yeah, there's no open signs on their store. Everyone's gonna assume that it's closed, and they're just wow.
Yeah, which I don't know, man. Well, you got to be, if you're a Metro dealer, you got to be thinking about spinning off to Cricket or going multi-carrier, kind of like on a track phone type deal.
Yeah.
There's just no way.
T-Mobile's a special kind of stupid.
Oh, man, you ain't lying, bro.
Jeez.
Things I would have never even thought of.
That's like the craziest thing that I would never even think that a company would do. I mean, just...
It doesn't make sense. It's anti-business.
Yeah, but it's also a company that's a move a company with no balls would do. Like, yeah, you guys can't have open signs on your stores now. Like, what? If I was a franchisee store owner that bought into it, that's my first response back is, wait, what? Are you a special kind of stupid? I need customers. I got rent to this facility to pay. I got the electric I gotta pay here. And then I got my family that I need to provide for. What the hell?
I'm pretty sure every successful business has an open sign.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah.
I mean, I don't see the other way,
I mean, come on now.
I don't know of any successful businesses that don't have it, like. I
mean, any way you slice it, you got to have an open sign. Even if you were like to make them some BS excuse and say, well, we have this new feature on the Metro app that can book you an appointment at a shop.
Mark,
who's going to use it?
Mark, you got to get on Twitter. You got to see what's going on, dude. The blood is spilling in the streets. T-Mobile executives, Metro dealers, they're going at each other's neck.
Internal warfare. Definitely.
They have to buy their accessories from one single distributor who's in cahoots with T-Mobile.
Yeah, I can see it now. Man, they're trying to hit them in all sides. That's really what it seems like it. It's like, yeah,
They're charging the customers for all the fees, like the activations and the SIM cards and the ESN swaps and all that. But the dealers aren't getting any piece.
Man, Gene, come on here, man. Share your story, bro. I'll just post it. Don't post a comment. Talk about it. Get in here. And then you can talk about your friend's store and how things are going. They're getting it from all sides. I don't blame any of the Metro store owners banding together and trying to combat this. I really don't. And I stand with them on it.
I feel like the end game is probably trying to get regulatory bodies on this. You know, antitrust, because the merger, you know, none of this stuff was happening pre-merger.
Yeah. See, it's getting crazy out here with Metro by T-Mobile buying Sprint. It's crazy now, even when you return a phone. Wait.
Stuff was happening pre-merger.
Yeah.
Hello.
See, it's getting crazy out here with Metro by T-Mobile buying Sprint. It's crazy now. Even when we can hear ourselves, man.
Stuff was happening pre-merger.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I hear you. We hear you.
Good.
But we don't hear ourselves anymore. No, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Kathy. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So what has your friend told you so far, man? Like what is your friend going through? His mentality and everything. His or hers? Sorry, I don't want to assume.
It's a him.
It's him. Okay.
Well, he's having a big to do with the T-Mobile corporate people, and he said that this mess don't change, he's done. He's arguing with them. He's sick of carrying
one business or multiple business?
Huh?
One single business or multiple businesses?
One.
Okay, because some of these Metro dealers apparently are like, they own like dozens of stores.
Yeah, this guy only owns one, and he said if this mess don't change, it's over.
Is he going to go to cricket?
That's what I think is the end game. Like that's really what could happen.
He's not sure what he wants to do. He's thinking about opening up an AT&T store. I'm dealing with that. Because you don't see AT&T. He said you don't see AT&T doing this to their dealers. So,
none of this happened before John Ledger. Yeah.
Could you imagine, like, let's say, okay, so Hans Vestberg, the CEO of Verizon, things work out well and they really set up a good business model and business plan. They turn TracFone into a fierce competitor and offer an incredible value with excellent customer service and phone options. Like, what if that happens? Then it's like, wow, like, good prepaid can be done, you know?
Yeah.
But like I said earlier, Metro was fine before T-Mobile came along and messed it up.
Well, I mean, it was doing okay when John Ledger had T-Mobile. I mean, they at least showed it love to that extent, and even wanted to bring it to where like people knew that Metro was with T-Mobile by even changing the name. Some people didn't like the name change, but it at least identified. You know what I mean? Because cricket is still cricket. It's not cricket by AT&T or cricket with AT&T. You know what I mean? It still seems very separate. But yeah, well, once Mike Sievert took over and they pretty much conformed from being the Un-carrier to being the new business.
The Un-poop.
Yeah, it started to go down.
Tito, did I tell you
what
happened? I took Mike Sievert's mom to Yard House.
Oh man, can you imagine if he actually if Mike Sievert paid attention to us on YouTube and heard that. Man, I can only imagine if he was dumb enough to believe that. And he called his mom. He's all, "Who are you out with last night? How could you do this to my dad?" His mom trying to defend herself. I don't know, Sneed. Oh man, that'd be so rich.
Yeah, right. She's proud to know me. Help the bear.
Yeah, help the bear. Hashtag that wasn't the bear. That was Mike Sievert's mom.
Oh, jeez. Copyright for you now.
Yeah.
Don't talk about copyrights. I'm pissed off at Apple.
I mean, we piss off at T-Mobile if they give you one.
Can't believe that really happened, dude.
Apple got me again, this time on Facebook.
What?
Yeah.
Now they're just stalking you, dude.
Yeah, and it was funny because I was going on OfferUp.
Tito, you live streamed the Google event, didn't even mess with you.
Yeah, no, they didn't mess with me. Apple did. But like Apple got me on YouTube and then they waited like weeks later and they got me on Facebook. I logged in to OfferUp because I was looking for a new computer chair to buy.
Through Facebook?
Yeah, I use my Facebook login for it because that's what's connected with my OfferUp account. And the moment that I hit Facebook as a sign in for OfferUp, a window popped up and it talked about a live stream that I did and that it had copyright material. And I hit next, and then it showed the person that filed it, which was Apple Incorporated. And it continued to go on. I was like, oh my God. I said they removed the live stream off my Facebook. And if I do it one more time, they will close my Facebook.
What?
I'm like, I got hit again? Like,
dude,
Apple.
You know what you got to do, right? You gotta take Tim Cook to Yard House. You got to talk about this. You're coming to dinner with me and Mike Sievert's mom, dude.
I just like, that was weeks ago. Could they let it go?
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I took a picture of it. I'm gonna share it on. Actually, I should share it on Twitter right now. I think it's this one I took the picture of. I took a picture of it. Let me see. Yeah, I did. Okay, good. I'll just post it to Twitter. Man, Apple got me again. Weeks later.
I wonder if Nadeem is right, man.
Yeah.
But the thing is, God, man, because T-Mobile USA has its own board of directors, man. I mean, Tim Hodges he's just one guy, Like, I don't think he can.
I don't know, man. I don't know about T-Mobile, dude. The people that I know of that work for Metro around here, good people, right? Just acquaintances that I've seen. Man, they have got to be stressing like hell, or they're already trying to make moves. And even if let's say they were to do any type of salvage and reverse anything, I think the damage is done. Most people that are franchise owners are still probably just going to step away. They'll probably
wait. Brock Steele, dude, you got screwed. He bought the Revel 5G, paid $342, case, screen protector, only got $222 back. So the $120, $122, it looks like. The hell? So how does that add up? What was there like a restocking fee? What?
Wow. What kind of restocking fee is
Yeah,
this?
I was gonna say, it sounds to me like it was like a $70 restocking fee or something.
Whoa.
Because activation's what, $30 or something? Oh man.
I don't know.
All that stuff's hurting customers, man. See, because bro, they're trying to nickel and dime the customer on every little thing. The only thing they can't touch is the plans, so they're nickel and diming them on everything else.
Their new policy is crazy now.
Bro, I'm telling you, Verizon is tremendous. It is a $70 restocking fee. $25 assistance fee. That's the SIM card thing, isn't it? The installation. Dude. They're so freaking thirsty, man.
It is a $70 restocking fee. What? And bag fees?
On a $200-$300 phone, dude. For that phone, bro, it's like a mid-range. It's like an entry level.
Yeah.
And you notice that the Metro stores are empty.
Bro,
They don't have anything.
I know.
They don't have anything.
I know.
There's nobody going in there.
Well, they can't have open signs.
Oh, they can't?
No.
No.
How do they know they're open?
Yeah, good
Exactly.
question. And now it's about to be the winter. You know, it's gonna be getting darker in places. It's absurd.
They're trying to force Metro employees to dance like T-Mobile employees. Is that what it is? Because that's probably the only way you're gonna know people are in the stores if you dance all crazy and wear like unicorn horns and pink tutus and stuff like that.
So you have to shake your ass for cash, basically.
I guess that's what they're trying to do to Metro. They're like, our T-Mobile reps do it. You guys gotta do it too now. No open signs.
What do you think they're gonna be purple thongs, or they're just gonna do the pink ones?
The purple booby tassels and thongs.
Dude, not good.
It's not. It really is not. All joking aside, it's not.
No.
Bro,
Mike Sievert's mom, dude. It's going down. Telling you, man. We're going to Yard House.
Yard House. Oh my gosh. All right. MDS later, bro. Take it easy.
See you, my daily side. Take care, bud. Dude, he's flexing in the mirror, dude. Like, whoa.
Oh man, those guns.
I know, dude. He's trying to get all the ladies off the Facebook, you know.
Yeah. Jeez, man. I seen part of Technoids live, dude. So a lot of people are really starting to come up and speak about it just to get as much out there for people to hear.
Tito, what do you think is the end game, dude?
Oh, one of those big foam middle finger signs right up every Metro dealer's behind.
So you don't see this working out?
Mm-mm.
Me neither,
No.
man.
Well, and I ask both of you, doesn't Metro have their own corporate offices somewhere down in Texas, separate from T-Mobile?
Yeah, but that's a branding. These dealers are. Man,
so they can't go down there or
they're
have
they're almost like contractors.
They can't complain to somebody or all get in a big group.
If I told you who they have to complain to, you'd understand why this is happening.
No, what I mean is like protest in front of T-Mobile's offices or something. Say something. Sit down with them or something. Anything.
John Fryer is the guy they answer to.
And he's blocked them on Twitter on multiple occasions.
This is getting absurd.
Like on social media, he blocks like Metro dealers and Metro groups. And then he unblocks them. I mean, they could go out there.
He's blocked me. He's blocked Carlos.
Yeah.
He's blocked everybody, I heard.
He's blocked your attitude.
Even if you complain, he'll block you too, probably.
Yeah. I've also caught him watching my Periscope live before.
Wow. I did not know about that.
Oh, yeah, dude. They all watch. All of them. All the regional store managers at T-Mobile watch my shit, too.
Jesus. I stole it from you, Gene, by the way.
These carriers must not like Steen and Carlos anymore.
Gene, are you getting married tonight, sir?
No, I don't know who I'm getting married to. That's just it.
I know who you're marrying.
I don't like you anymore for some reason.
The next person that subscribes to you, that's who you're marrying, Gene.
Oh, God.
Randomize it. It's a raffle.
Well, the channel goes. No, I'm teasing. No.
The first time I seen Henry in here. What's up? I've never seen you before. So thanks for coming in.
Henry's the big homie. He's a nice guy, man.
Nice.
Always supports. He's been in all these streams. See, that's the thing. I think a lot of people just don't know what's been going on.
I just feel bad. The friend of mine who owns that store, he'll have to do something else.
I know.
Bobby Carroll says, "Fire Mike, the sleazy hoe." I mean, CEO. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Get rid of him.
I thought Metro had their own CEO before T-Mobile. Whatever happened to him?
Renee?
Yeah, whoever it was, what happened to him?
Renee is gone, dude.
They got rid of him?
Yeah. Saw him at Yard House when I was with Mike Sievert's mom.
I appreciate you, Brock, for sharing your experience, man. Really, that's gonna help. That's gonna help a lot of people out, man. Can you check the stock of the store near you online? The stock of what?
So what would this?
Go ahead, Gene.
No, I'm saying if this CEO was still there and T-Mobile doing all this mess, what do you think he would do exactly? The original CEO of Metro, how would he handle this disaster if he was still there?
I mean, the structure all changed after the merger in 2011. So I mean, it's been a long time. It's hard to speak in hypotheticals.
But why'd they buy it in the first place?
They own Spectrum. They have 10 million customers at the time. There were assets, customers, and markets. It was a good deal, actually.
I noticed that every time T-Mobile does buy something, it turns to mush or falls apart.
Well, think about it like this, Gene. If I had 20 million customers, and then I consumed another company that has 10 million, I would essentially be adding 50% more customers overnight. That's what they did with Metro. Mm-hmm. So then they went from 20 to 30 million, and then John Legere did the rest with the whole pink thongs and And
then when he left and went down the tube.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Well, I heard on Twitter that the Unity group's getting the Justice Department involved with this thing now.
Yeah, they're saying it's an antitrust issue. I know the FTC definitely could have a hand in this.
Be interesting to see how it plays out.
Yeah.
Can hire a CEO for T-Mobile. Who would it be? Who would it be? I can see the free phone and tablet deal is available in Muskogee, Oklahoma.
I would do whatever it takes to get the lady that was supposed to be a candidate for the CEO of AT&T job. That job was available for like the hot second. And there were 2 women that were top 5 finalists for that job. And they ended up giving it to John Stanky. But from what I understand, there was one lady who was supposed to be the one. She was going to change AT&T, dude. But they couldn't handle it. AT&T board of directors could not have a woman as a CEO.
Henry, thank you for the super chat, bro. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Hank. Appreciate you, man.
That's kind of crazy. AT&T couldn't handle a woman being a CEO. What the hell?
They're too old-fashioned, dude. They're too. I mean, think about it. They still operate their business like it's the 1980s, and they're still running a monopoly.
Yeah, Brock. Some people that work in these stores, I mean, they know what's going down, and sometimes they want to help customers, and so they kind of like give us little hints here and there, like something's about to go down. That's crazy. She was telling him. Wow, that is crazy. Dan Hess. Really? Dan Hess? Josh, that's what you got?
Dude, Dan Hesse was amazing with customer care.
Yeah, but I mean, they handed him a leaky boat. Actually, it wasn't a leaky boat. That boat had holes. They expected him to patch those holes.
Yeah, he got a bad deal, man. He got it.
Yeah. John Legere knows how to make customers, employees happy. T-Mobile new CEO is a train wreck. Yeah, can you imagine that John's eating a shit sandwich right now, knowing that he went publicly saying that he groomed Mike Sievert from the ground up, and everyone's probably scratching their heads like right now, like, how did you groom him? How to sit in a chair? Was that all the training he got? Just about every decision that Mike Sievert's been making as far as for the company has not been things that would ever relate to something that John Legere would do.
I'm telling you, dude, he's sweaty armpits, dude.
See, I wish Alltel never sold out. I think they would have been the carrier that everyone would love. Why not? I
remember Alltel.
I liked Alltel.
They were really good to customers, man.
Yeah.
We're always happy and satisfied. They did everything for the customer.
Yeah, they always took care of you inside shop, man. You go in the store, man, they took care of you real good.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
What, Altel? You still have
No,
Altel in your
I
area?
mean, customer care in general. Not anymore.
Oh man, I had some of the best experiences ever buying a phone in an Altel store. They literally would take their time and go through every phone they had in stock and kind of ask me questions that would pertain to how I would use a mobile phone. Even someone like the ones who were like, "Do you text a lot?" I'm like, yeah, I text quite a bit. Oh, we have this one. This was actually pretty perfect. They would show me the Moto Q. They showed me this LG slider phone. I'm like, oh my gosh. I felt like I was king in there. Like, really?
Kathy, only for you, okay? Bah.
Yeah. Oh man. What's new with everyone this coming week, man? What's everyone got working on?
Nothing.
Nothing, Gene.
Nothing for
Nothing.
me.
You're not gonna do an unboxing video of your Pixel 3?
No. Are you kidding?
Why
A
not?
youth thing like that? No. Then I'll get yelled at by the haters. They'll say, hey. No.
What?
You're on YouTube. You gotta have thick skin.
No.
You gotta
I'll bring
have thick
You
skin on here, man.
gotta have thick skin like me, bro. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, you just can't, because there's gonna be somebody out there that's gonna like catch your video, and then hey, they may have questions about the Pixel 3 that you can answer for them.
If I knew it, I would. I've never owned one before, so I'll see what it's like. I've never had a Pixel in my life, so we'll see what
Exactly. Someone might ask you your opinion of it based on, because if they were to compare you to me, and to be like, well, this guy's had a Pixel for a while now, and he's just probably just gonna say good things about it.
I
You
got a
might want to watch
screen
your
burn
video.
phone.
Like, he just got a Pixel and he's never had one before, so I'll trust his judgment. You just never know, man. There's
The
always
other day, Tito, when I said I don't go to Tito for objectivity on Pixels, because I don't think you can give objectivity. You love those phones.
I
So
can give
you're
it
just-
out.
I mean, you know every detail, but I don't know about objectivity.
Um,
That's going to be hard to do, dude. You love those phones.
I like them a lot. I love my wife.
Yeah.
No, I can. I can look at these Pixels and I can drop just about all the things that are bad about them and why people would actually stay away from them.
I'm telling you, dude, these new Pixels are going to be nice. They're going to be better than people think. And, they're sending me the 5. I really wanted to buy the 4. I really wanted the 4A 5G. But I'll take the 5.
Oh, I thought they would have sent you both.
I don't know. I thought they would send me the 4A, honestly, because they sent me the 4A. So I thought they would send me the 4A 5G.
Yeah, I would have thought that, because there's 2 phones, they would have just sent you like a big box.
I
On the
swear,
left
if they would
side would
let
have
me
been the
pick one,
4A 5G.
if they let me
Yeah.
pick one, I would have picked the 4A 5G.
Yeah. Or who knows, man? Maybe you're getting the 5 right now because the 5 will be available on October 15th, and maybe by October 15th they'll send you the 4A 5G because it'll be available by November 19th.
It's possible.
One of you could just work in the Pixel help area and answer phone calls all
Tito,
day.
did you want me to send you this phone out, dude?
Yeah, I wanted to take a look at it because I'm not buying mine until about February. So I wanted to take a look at it, record a
Yeah,
couple
I'll send it out to you, dude.
Yeah.
Do some coverage and stuff.
Yeah, I'll record as much B-roll footage as I can have just to put videos together, and then after I'm done with it, it'll probably take me like 3 days to film all that,
Yeah.
and then I'll send it out to whoever's next in line. And that way they can try it out. I have a good feeling about the Pixel 5. I really do. But that's me.
If it would have came in at $599, people would be calling it phone of the year.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy. That's the difference $100 can make.
Yeah. I don't know.
Seriously, Tito, think about it, man. If they came in at $599, gave you a 765, so basically the second best chip of the year on the Android side, giving you, it's an unlocked phone, so you got big time compatibility. But, the millimeter wave antennas costed money, dude.
Yeah. There's always something about it. I mean, you just got to tear down into it to really kind of understand the thought process. And I get, again, I'll say this, like I said in my last live stream, I get where people will say, you know, Google's a near $1 trillion company. They could have taken the loss. My rebuttal to people that say that is that Apple's a $1 trillion company, and they don't take the loss. So if it's okay with them,
who the hell takes losses in business?
Yeah.
No, dude.
That's always my argument point. Because trust me, besides Lawrence, when he asked me that question, I had a whole bunch of other people ask me that question, and they're like, they could have done it. They make a lot of money off ads. Like, yeah, well, Apple could have done it with their iPhone. They could have sold all their iPhones under $800. They have the money to take the loss, but no, what company is going to want to take a loss?
No.
You're not in business to lose money. You're in business to make money.
Right.
So that is what it is. I'm just super hyped. Try it out, play around with it, record my videos, release my videos little by little. Yeah, because I know what's his name? Ray has the Pixel Lifestyle channel. I told him I would do some videos for his channel as well as mine.
So apparently that new Chromecast, if you get a month of YouTube TV, they will give you the Chromecast for free.
No kidding.
Oh, I thought,
dude. That's tremendous.
Okay, I may try out YouTube TV for a month. Why not? I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah, I saw that Chromecast. I saw it on the the Google support page, and they were showing you how to set it up and how to use it.
With Apple, you are paying for longevity. We'll cross this bridge, come on, when Google starts making their own chips.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, he dropped off. If he comes back, he'll come back.
I saw on the Google support page that Chromecast thing. That's kind of neat. That thing is the Google TV one.
Yeah. I'm definitely grabbing one. And one of the best things about it, at least for me, this is just for me. Like my kids are gonna love.
Can you watch regular TV on it?
What's that?
Can you watch regular TV channels on, or just streaming stuff?
Just streaming stuff. So it's not like you can, like have it like search for like RF signals to just watch like Fox 10 or whatever. Like you would have to subscribe to a TV service.
Oh, well, that's not too bad.
But like for me, I play Google Stadia, so now I'm gonna be able to play it on my TV in the living room because it is Stadia ready. I looked it up. So heck yeah.
$50, it's not bad.
It's not for $50.
For what I saw.
For $50, man, you can watch things in 4K, bro. $50, man. That's insane.
Well, that's what is that the actual price? I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah, that's the actual price, $49.99.
Ooh.
So it may even go on sale in November, like on Black Friday, and it may drop down to like maybe
I
like
stay away from the store. I go online and buy stuff.
I bought a Samsung Note Ultra 20 White. I contact Samsung. I told them I want to return it. Samsung gave me 20%, which is $100 to my account. Then another week, I did again, and I got another 100 again. Oh, okay, cool. Way better than the Fire Stick. Yeah.
But the one thing I don't like about it is it just hangs there. When you plug it in your TV, it just flops around this.
Well, first of all, let me just say this, Gene. Does your TV walk around your house?
No.
It's not gonna flop around anywhere. It's just gonna hang, but it's not like it's gonna dangle or move.
No, I mean, the question I asked is it would it fall out of the hole?
No. Once you plug it into the HDMI support, it's supported in. The weight, okay, so the actual weight of the device itself is not heavy. It's really not.
Yeah, that's all that.
Yeah. I had a Chromecast Ultra. Bro, that thing's not there's no weight to it that's gonna pull it out of the port. Yes.
Oh good. Because the way it looked, it just like I was afraid it was gonna fall out of there.
No, it's not gonna fall out of there. Once you plug it into the HDMI port, it's fine. It's good to go.
Oh, good.
So, yeah, you don't have to worry about it.
Take my old AT&T TV and trash it in the dumpster since I don't have it anymore.
iPhones are bombs. They will catch what? Explode. No, not all iPhones do that. Come on, man. Don't be trying to scare people. Yeah, the phones make me feel. Oh, really, Josh? Oh my gosh, man. That's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. Gene needs to marry his boo. Yes, yes. Well, no, it's not going to be his boo now. Now we've already pretty much said it. It's a raffle. So the next subscriber is going to be at the altar with Gene.
Ew.
And then it's going down.
Ew.
I don't know if you're joking or not. Oh my gosh. But anyways, back to what I was saying to Kimon earlier, when he's talking about the longevity thing with Apple. Irregardless, I mean, this kind of like when I wanted to kind of touch base with yesterday with Apple always getting a pass and then Google doesn't. I just wasn't feeling it to actually really go in depth talking about it. But that's exactly the point. I mean, people will say things to give Apple that pass. Like Kimon just said that, with Apple, with iPhones, you're paying into longevity. That's still, to me, that's still not a good argumentative point to say, that when it came down to it, how iPhones can take a loss, just like people say the Pixel should be able to take a loss because both companies make a lot of money. The fact that you have 5-6 years support with iPhones, that doesn't tell me, okay, well then that's why they should be like close to $1,000 when it's a $1 trillion company that could take that loss. That's the point. That's the point that I'm emphasizing there. Now, when I say we'll cross that bridge when Google starts building their own chip, is because part of the reason that there's not that type of length in the longevity of the iPhone when you're talking about support. One of the things is because they're dependent on Qualcomm chips, right? If you look at Samsung, the most that they can offer that they promise their consumers is that they would get 3-year support as well. As far as the device and how it holds up, I mean, my Pixel 2 still holds up just fine, and it's on Android 11. It's got an older screen style, the 16:9 aspect ratio with big bezels for the speakers on the top and bottom, but it holds up just fine. My Pixel XL still holds up just fine. That's a way older phone. So, but anyways, Gene, here in a little bit, I'm about to jump off. But again, going back to your Pixel 3, are you ready for it?
Well, we'll see. We'll see when it comes Wednesday.
You are so focused on that screen burning, aren't you?
I'm just nervous that I'll get it all the way here and it won't do anything.
Oh, you're worried if it's going to be a dud.
Yeah.
Where'd you buy it off of again?
eBay.
Ooh. Yeah, first advice I give you, which you probably are already aware of, but if not, just spitballing it here, get one of your other phones, record yourself opening that box for the first time. That way, if you have to contact eBay support, you have video showing you actually cutting open the package itself, so that way there's nothing that can be said like you're lying about it, or you took the phone out and hid it and then recorded something else. Like, don't rip the box open, get a phone, record, and then rip the box open and get to your phone and see if it's in there.
Ooh. Ooh, there you go.
Yeah. And then
I'm so used to buying new ones online.
Yeah.
Never a used one.
Oh man, I'll give you good luck and good blessings that this will be a great experience for you. Sending good vibes your way, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But all right, man. I'm gonna jump off, bro. I appreciate you coming in. Appreciate Sneed for coming in too as well. And I appreciate everyone who came in and watched. Thank you for the super chats, everybody that left the super chats. I really appreciate it. Everyone that smashed the like button, thank you so much. My mods for holding it down. Thank you so very much for doing it. # demons. You guys are my mods. So you guys are my demons for the month of October. Appreciate you guys for holding it down, taking possessions, and getting those weird ones out of here if there were any in here, which I don't think there was. Yeah. And Gene, you want to give quick thing about your channel real quick?
Well, this is a new channel, more or less. And I'll give it a fast one. I just did a little article today from Apple. If you've heard of Apple Insider.
Yeah.
They're coming out with an iPhone SE next year, 5G.
Yeah.
And I've seen it plastered all over the place, but I wanted to make sure if it was real or not. So I went on there and posted it on my thing, and that's what I did so far.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, yeah, because that's what a lot of people were kind of like scratching their heads on when the iPhone SE 2020 came out. Originally, there was rumors that there was going to be the regular model and the Plus model, but then the regular model came out, no Plus model. But then it was said that the Plus model would come out next year, 2021, in Q1, I think. So
I wanted to ask you before you go. It said on there's an iPhone 13 coming.
Well, of course, 2021. There will be an iPhone 13 out at the end of the year.
But they didn't even get the iPhone 12 yet.
The iPhone 12 is coming out. We're like what? Today's the 3rd. We're about, I think, 12 days away from them announcing it.
Right. So how can there be a 13 already?
Because it's inevitable. We know that there's going to be a 13. That's just like, we're saying that the Pixel 6 is coming out next year. We know there's a Pixel 6. It's going to be a Pixel 6 unless they change the name of it. And that's what they normally do. They'll call it a Pixel, but they call it an iPhone 13. Now, if Apple decides to change the naming of it, then we'll know that as the date approaches. But yeah, it's just everyone knows. iPhone 13 next year, just like with the Samsung, the Galaxy S21. We know it's going to be called the S21 unless last minute or months before they say it's not going to be called the 21. It's just what people know already. We know this to be a never-ending cycle. That's why they can speak on it.
Because that's what I saw on that website. And I said, that's kind of weird.
Yeah. The only thing that they can't do is that they can't go and guarantee you that it's going to have, this amount of RAM, this type of camera sensor, this type of battery, because they don't know it. It's the 13 is not built yet. All they're saying is that the iPhone 13 will come out next year, and that's exactly what it is. It's going to come out next year, October or September, whichever month they decide to have it launch.
Well, one more question, and then I'll let you end it.
Yeah.
But remember that big feud that Google and Apple had about the apps? Google wouldn't allow Apple to put theirs on their phones, and Apple wouldn't let Google put them on their phones. And then finally they decided, I'm just asking you if that's still going on or not between Apple and Google.
Google has always let Apple put their apps on their phones.
Yeah, but I heard the other way around. Apple won't let them do it on their end.
Yeah, Apple will never let. So here's the apps that basically most people on Android are wanting to come from iOS to Android, which Apple will never let go. iMessage and FaceTime. Those two services that Apple has, they will never, ever let that go on Android. That's just because most people those that are in here that have iPhones and they know how iMessage work and they know how FaceTime works, they know that that's really the ball and chain that keeps a lot of Apple users or iPhone users to stay with iPhones is because of that. So they will never let that happen. As far as like any other apps from iOS, there really is no need for it because calendars on iOS they already have calendars on Android. There's not really much. The only two apps that are very popular from Apple that Android users would love to see is iMessage and FaceTime. As a matter of fact, there's actually a workaround per se to have some sort of iMessage compatibility to Android, but it's not the actual app itself. It's a whole lot of other quirkiness that you have to do. It's stupid. No one should ever have to go that route to do it. It's a third-party app that can access basically iMessage messages sent from iMessage that will bring it to Android, but it's dumb. So,
and when you send a text message from an iPhone to someone that doesn't have an iPhone, it just says text message. Then we send somebody a message with an iPhone. It's like you just said, iMessage.
Right. So blue and green bubble. Blue bubbles are iMessages. Green bubbles are regular standard text messages. Same thing like right now with Android messages, how we have RCS messaging. So if you send a message from one Android user sends one to another one and they both have RCS access, then the bubble of the text is a darker blue, and that means that both phones have RCS capability. So it is sent not as a standard short messaging service, which is SMS. It's sent like a regular chat, which means that you can actually pass more things through RCS. So like if you were to send a photo, it would not compress the photo and ruin the image quality of the photo. It would send it in full resolution because it actually utilizes the data bandwidth to send that photo. Same with the video. Whereas if you were to send it as a MMS, it compresses and destroys the image of the photo, and it destroys the resolution of the video if you were to send it. Plus, it limits the size file of a video being sent MMS. So if you send someone a text message from, say, Android to an iPhone, you'll notice that on the Android side, it's a light blue bubble color because it's a standard SMS. So same thing.
Yeah, because it's kind of weird though. When I want to send a picture from an iPhone to Google Drive, it don't work.
Well, how are you sending? Are you using the Google Drive app?
No, I'm taking it right from the iPhone photos.
No, I mean, you're trying to send it to Google Drive, right?
Yeah.
Do you have Google Drive installed on your iPhone?
Yes.
And when you go into the Drive app and you select to upload a file and you choose the photo, it doesn't upload it?
Well, no, I have it on the Chromebook. That's where I'm sending it to. Weird.
Wait, how are you sending it to your Chromebook? Are you sending it through email? Are you connecting the Lightning port cable to your Chromebook and transferring it that way?
Wi-Fi through there. And
Wi-Fi?
And then a big screen pops up on the phone saying, "Here is what's going to Drive." And you hit the button, and it goes.
It's interesting. Why don't you just connect your Lightning cable charger from your iPhone, connect it to your Chromebook's USB port, and then just drop it into your Chromebook storage, and then after that, from your storage, upload it to Drive.
Yeah, because what I had to do was go to the actual Android phone and do it that way, and it worked good.
Appreciate it, Red Rum, for the shout outs, man. Onward Mobile is going to build a better Android OS than Google ever has. Onward Mobile. How would Onward Mobile build a better Android OS than Google has ever? Google builds Android, and then other OEMs can put their skins on top of it. Elaborate. Hold on, before I end this, I want to hear this now. Elaborate, Michael, on how. I don't see how. Yeah, that's a weird statement, man. Onward Mobile. What the heck is Onward Mobile?
Wait a minute. I can. Hold on.
Let's see.
I'm looking at right here. Onward Mobile, U.S.-based companies in the mobile security space. Onward Mobility. There it is.
Onward Mobility. New BlackBerry 5G. Works closely with BlackBerry and FIH Mobile, a subsidiary of Foxconn Technology Group, to ensure world-class design and manufacturing devices. So it's
Oh, look at that. The new BlackBerry's coming out.
Yeah, apparently with this. So that's interesting.
Maybe they bought BlackBerry off of TCL.
Possibly.
Ooh, good.
Coming 2021, be invincible. Now, here's the thing. Well, so now that I know that, and I still have his thing highlighted here.
It makes me happy to get BlackBerry again if I want one.
Wow, Michael, you're actually testing today. Okay, so first of all, Onward Mobile, they're not gonna build a better Android OS because Android is built by Google. They can build a skin on top of Android, but if you're talking about security, that's security from their end. So like whatever services they have, like if they have their own messaging service, like if they reinvented BlackBerry Messenger and stuff like that, security would be a thing there. I will say this, at least for this much. I don't really have to worry too much about security on my Pixels because of the Titan M chip that I have on my Pixels, which is something that's not available on other OEMs like LG, Motorola. I don't know if Samsung has their own type of dedicated security chip on their phones, but I don't worry about stuff like that. But yeah, they're not building an entire operating system on their own. If they're using Android, then Android's always going to be the base of it. So, Sneed came back. Yeah, so they don't build the Android OS. They can build their skin on top of it. If they have their security that goes alongside of it, then that's something on their end. But interesting you dropped that. And the second thing, we need to compress images, video, music until mobile data bandwidth is an unlimited resource. I'm sending stuff on RCS message just fine. I'm not having a huge impact on doing that. So I don't have to have my images compressed, which is a good thing.
Does any of these, I want to ask you, Tina, do any of these Pixels have Google Pay built into them?
Yeah.
So you can just turn it on and it's there?
Well, I mean, you have to have a debit card connected to your GPay account, obviously, but yeah, it's on. There's not really anything to turn on. Once you have a debit card connected to GPay, when you go into a store, the phone has NFC, right? When you go next to anything that says, Google Pay ready, Apple Pay ready, you just...
So there are some Androids that don't have it and some that do.
No, it has NFC. Good. It has NFC for tap to pay. What up, Sneed?
You
ran away and you came back.
Good. Nah, man, I got bounced out. I hate iOS.
Oh, man.
I hate iOS. Honestly, bro, I'm doing this for Carlos. He told me, you got to try it, make it your daily driver, then you'll make a decision, give it a full shot.
People
on iPhone. And I trust Carlos, so I said, okay. And here we are.
Here come the iOS haters now. I'm going to get them later.
Since Michael brought it up, man, what do you think of Onward Mobile?
I guess we got to wait and see, man. I mean, is it official? Like, are we in speculation territory, or is it really going to be a thing?
I don't know, because as the first I've heard of it, so I went to the website to check it out. It just gives you a little bit of detail and says coming 2021. Pretty much the same thing like Volk Fi did.
Oh God.
I don't know. But their dedication to security, I guess, the same as how BlackBerry had security.
Right. But I don't know, man. What are we expecting? Like a half 1 or a half 2 launch?
I don't know.
Yeah, man. I don't know. It's hard to get so you can get excited about stuff, man, but then you're only going to be let down when things don't, happen. But yeah, man, I really, really want a BlackBerry, dude. Really do. But I want actual BlackBerry operating system.
Yeah, like how we had the days when this BlackBerry's proprietary OS system, not Android based.
Yeah, dude.
I liked it.
I have 4 phones, 3, 4 phones.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't mind 1 iOS, 1 Android, 1 BlackBerry. And then no Windows. That would be fine.
Yeah, four operating systems, each one doing its thing, has its plus and its weaknesses, and you're covered either way, any way you go.
Yeah.
Onward Mobile is a new company building phones for BlackBerry. I obviously got that now going to their website, Michael. I was just stating the fact because you said that they would build a better Android OS. They don't build Android OS, but if they were to use Android OS as their base and throw their skin on top of it, that's totally different.
Yeah, that's true, Michael. The cancellation was kind of abrupt. That kind of caught me off guard. I really thought TCL was gonna finish out that deal or however many phones they had contracted.
Yeah. There you go, Gene. He just answered your question.
Hey, Tech for Your Needs. What's up, brother?
Oh, yeah, he's in here. You look at that. That's crazy. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, and hopefully they're not like Volkfi. Stupid Volkfi.
Oh man.
Yeah, I guess I still get questions on my video about it, and like I still have to tell people the same thing. I literally have a note posted in Google Keep Notes where, like, when I get these comments on the Volkfi video that I did, I just copy paste. It's like I don't even have to type out the answer to it because it's always the same thing. When are they coming out? I just put no one knows.
No. My answer would be tomorrow.
No way, man.
Definitely happening today.
Until people tomorrow, they actually take that literally. They come back and they'll start smashing that thumbs down button. You said it was tomorrow.
Be like, yeah, tomorrow, dude. Like tomorrow.
Just keep stringing them along.
Yeah, just like Volkfi.
It's not even a company I would even try to be honest. Just the way that their setup is, I don't trust it.
Yeah.
Like that's just crazy. You're not connecting to my phone to get service to your phone. Like no way, man.
That is absurd.
What protects my private information from being taken? Like
It's literally ridiculous.
no, that's like the number one question that people should be asking. What protects my privacy on there? Because there's kids today that are just geniuses, man. They'll figure a way to get in. I mean, if the door opens one way, it could definitely be pushed to open the other way.
No, especially if somebody's helping the bear.
Mm-hmm. Honorable is building a new BlackBerry to be sold on the U.S. market first half of 2021. Like I said, we shall see. When I get something a little bit more than
Solid.
just coming 2021, then I'll take it as that. Like if they give me a date, like March 28th.
I bet you it'll be August 2021 and we still don't have answers. That's just how these things work out, man. It sucks.
Yeah, it does.
It'll be October and we'll be like, oh, it might be coming out.
Yep. Hey, I was gonna ask you, Sneed, are they doing trick or treating in your city this year?
I don't think so. We're gonna do a party here at the house.
Yeah.
For Yasmin and I think like 2 of her friends.
Nice.
A few of them, a few kiddos. So I'll set up some stuff in the yard. I'll set up some stuff in the garage. I'll set up a couple things in the house. And then we'll do some like pumpkin painting. We'll do a couple of tables for a couple of games. And I'll smash a couple of pumpkins on my head and get a concussion. That's tradition. And then I think we'll do like a dartboard. I think we'll do candy and stuff. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're definitely doing hot cider.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it gets pretty chilly over here.
Yeah.
Well, for
Pretty much what we're resorting to here, man. Halloween party in the house. Yep. Just rotation of trick or treating, bro. So every so often I gotta go to my bedroom and close the door and they'll come and knock and I'll open the door and drop some candy in their bag. We'll have some games.
Dude, I ain't passing out candy. I'm passing out hot sauce. Hot sauce to go.
I know my kids are super excited because after all the festivities in the house is over, like we're supposed to like lay out in the living room with like sleeping bags and stuff. And then I subscribe to a Scary Stories podcast on
Nice.
we're gonna listen to some ghost stories from like Otis Gyrie and Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. We're just gonna have Google Home just play it. Just kind of kill out all the lights.
You remember Tales from the Crypt, dude?
Oh man.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that.
Telling you, man, Tales from the Crypt, bro. Play that.
Bro, I was like traumatized by the episode where the wife, like, she ended up throwing her husband in that. They were at that soap chemical plant, and she threw her husband inside the batch of like bar soap.
Yeah.
She goes home thinking everything's okay because she got rid of her husband. She starts washing herself with like a couple of bar soaps that she took.
And his eyeball.
And her skin starts melting off. Bro, I was scared of ivory soap for a long time.
WCDMA? What the heck, bro?
Who put that? Oh
my god, man.
Good old Tmobile.
Seriously, bro. You want to talk about being in the basement, bro? My god.
Yum. Hot cider. So good. Oh, yeah.
buddy.
I'll use body wash from now on.
Never mind. People just lost service.
No more bar soap for me now.
Yeah.
It's body wash time now.
I always joke with Yasmin when she's afraid and she thinks there's monsters and stuff. I'm like, Yasmin, there's no monsters here. She goes, how do you know? I said, because I ate them all. Yeah, I got to give her confidence that, everything's safe.
The bear came in and ate everything.
I just eat the monsters.
Michael. Okay, one, Android doesn't have bloatware. Carriers put bloatware on Android. Security flaws, to a degree. Majority of the stuff you see a lot of is because people sideload a lot of dumb things onto their phone.
Android's pretty secure, dude.
Yeah.
Especially recently, it's gotten really good.
Yeah.
BlackBerry's still pretty much number one, though.
Yeah, BlackBerry will always be number one in that area. They did it right, but they'll fix that with their version of Android. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna complain, dude. More security is more security, bro. I'm gonna stand with you on that.
Yeah, I'm all with that too. Yeah. Especially if you're doing any type of banking, credential logins and stuff like that business.
BlackBerry secure protection.
Oh wait, it's an old-fashioned GPRS. The hell?
Man, that's terrible. You might as well just fling that thing to the side till later. Hope you downloaded some stuff. Made available online.
The BlackBerry webpage is still up.
So, Jane, what are you going to be for Halloween?
I really don't know this year. One year I was an ATM machine.
Nice.
Were you
I'm
giving
thinking
out
about
money?
going as a banana again.
No,
the banana suit.
That was about 30 years ago. So
Banana suit.
I should go as a smartphone or something.
you go with a bear.
Go as a bear.
The most scariest costume voted, a costume of Mike Sievert.
Oh, with the sweaty armpits.
That should win some contests.
There you go. Or Mike Ledger, whatever his name is. Go out with him.
No, Mike Ledger. Well, not Mike Ledger, but you're talking about John Ledger? John Ledger.
Michael, whatever it is.
You're mixing up CEOs, Gene.
He's like trying to create the offspring of those two. You're going way ahead, Gene. You're going way ahead.
It's getting late, so that's why.
Yeah, you're late to the altar, man. Take vows.
Dude, I went to check in on Alex's live stream. He's going off about subscribers again, dude.
Really?
Oh my god, man. He never stops.
Bro.
He really wants more subscribers, man. I don't think he understands what it takes. It takes time, it takes patience, it takes dedication to create content.
I'm not saying a word.
Yeah.
Is he streaming on YouTube or Periscope?
On YouTube.
Oh wow.
I'm not saying nothing. I already went through that
Every
once.
so often, I think he just feels the need to, vent to his viewers. Oh, that tastes good. That sounds good. Hot cider with cinnamon.
It does.
Zombie Neville Ray.
Zombie Neville Ray.
APN issues, you could change APNs manually. That's easy.
Zombie Neville Ray, I like that.
Most SIM cards auto-populate the APNs.
Blow up a Revel phone.
That'd be kind of crazy. Cider donuts?
Oh, Tino, you'd love cider donuts.
I've never had it, so I'm sure, judging by your reaction.
They make the donuts right in the hot cider, and they put the donut at the dough. They fry it right in the cider, and then it tastes like it.
It's Zomdroid. Oh yeah, the background. Yeah, it's for Halloween or for the month of October. It's my favorite month of the year. But I bet, dude, because I worked at a bakery and I actually ate donuts right out of the fryer. Man, they're so good.
We have an orchard here that.
Man, I hate cannolis.
Oh, you're not. Don't say that in front of my family. You say hate cannolis, they'll throw them at you.
Is your family home?
No. I mean, because we're Italian family. If they hear you say I hate cannoli, they'll beat you up.
I was
Well,
going to say, because if your family's home, I was going to
do you
say
know
now.
what happened to me with the cannolis, dude?
Uh-oh.
You don't know the story?
No, what happened? You got sick?
All right, so I'll keep it short and sweet. Back when I used to train Muay Thai kickboxing, I had a sensei, and he used to eat cannolis every morning before we would start our kicks and our different drills, and he would teach us different techniques. So he was real animated. He'd get excited, he'd start talking and going crazy and getting all excited, and sometimes he would just take a bite of the cannoli and then he would like start yelling and screaming, and so like he would be eating these cannolis and he's screaming and just cannoli is flying out of his mouth, bro, and he's talking and just pieces, chocolate chips and stuff all over so like now in my mind it's like I hate cannolis, you know what I'm saying? Him getting all up in my face, cannolis hitting me, it's gross, dude. So yeah, dude, I'm like scarred now with cannolis.
I don't like them. I don't even like them. Ugh.
Too sweet.
Does T-Mobile LTE even exist anymore? I don't know. Maybe it's mythical for now. Halloween is canceled too. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just seeing. I don't know, because it may change here, it may not. Who knows?
Well, we've got a city downstate that's going to allow Halloween. They ask everybody to put their pumpkin that people put the candy in outside the door, shut the door, fill it up, and then switch it. Don't even come outside and hand anybody anything.
So I could literally go up and just grab the whole thing and walk away.
I guess. I guess you could. Steal the whole pumpkin, take it home with you.
Might as well just pass out cannolis, man.
No.
Make the kids get bloated. No, never mind.
I would think they would still be on. I know here in my state it's going to be on Black Friday sales because we're open back up fully.
We're not.
No, I still do Cyber Mondays though. Well, I don't even know why they call it Cyber Mondays, because last year Black Friday and Cyber Monday pretty much mashed. Black Friday was like all weekend, and Cyber Monday started on Friday. So it's like, dude, like, just call it the turkey deals in store and online, or the pre-Christmas bang. There you go.
Well, I'm kind of glad they brought like the whole Cyber Monday thing, and they really opened up the shopping digital. Because back in the day when it was like in store only,
It sucked.
I mean, it was like junk too. It was like cheap shit, like stuff that didn't sell in 2000 whatever the model year was. They're like, oh, we got to liquidate. Put a Black Friday special on it.
Oh no. I'm gonna make dinner.
Yeah.
Well, boy, I'm telling you, people love to go to Best Buy, even when there's no sales. They just
Yeah.
they wait for that door to open and go and zoom right in there.
My Best Buy is open. I was planning to go in there and stream on YouTube, but maybe
Dude,
on another
what goes
day.
on in Oregon, dude?
I don't know.
Like, seriously, it's like a freaking zoo out there.
I don't know. I have no idea, man.
Maybe people go running through a Walmart and beat people up, like you see on the news. I want that TV so bad, and I'm going there and kill people to do it.
They've done it here, man. They've had shootouts at Walmart here.
Shh.
What's happening in Oregon, bro? Besides, I mean, I know it's probably pertaining to like the riots and stuff like that, but
Dude, seriously, I just want to shoot poison darts, bro, at all the maniacs and that are just making the world worse. Like, we already have issues. Do we really need more complications? Like, it's absolute mayhem over there. We got fires and stuff. Come on, man. Got states are in a blaze.
And in Northern California, they're rebuilding a whole town after the fires last year.
It's been going on pretty much every summer for the last 6 years, nonstop fires. Now throw in the pandemic, throw in the economy. This is one thing after the other, man. This is like the worst year of all time, Tito.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything like this ever.
The
I've been
start of a
around
new
since the
decade.
80s,
Starts
bro.
off in
Tito,
starts off
what
going
year were
stuff.
you born?
82.
Yeah, so I'm 83. I'm December. Yeah, bro, this is nothing like this. I don't know, Gene, anything? Any similar experiences? Or
I'm old. There.
My oldest son's born in December 12th. I always joke with him because he starts the 12 days of Christmas.
how's Angel doing?
He's good, man. He's he got shots the other day when he went to the doctor's appointment, but he took it like a champ. Yeah. His only reaction to each needle poke was "ow," and then that was it.
It's a tough kiddo, huh?
Yeah.
We got two older people here, Kathy and me, so we're like 2 years apart from each other. You two weren't even born yet, so there you go.
Yeah.
Gene, chill out. You're like 11, dude.
Yeah, but Kathy and I were on when the cell phones first started.
So was I, dude.
Yeah.
2020 needs to end. We're almost there.
We remember when there was no G's to worry about. No 2Gs, no nothing. And we did fine until the cell phones started.
Well, I mean, eventually I'm going to touch base with that in a special podcast talking about how technology has altered the way of thinking for the human race.
Yeah, bag
Oh,
phone.
big time, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm glad I don't have to do any dating, dude. In this era, think about it, like how
Computer
how
dating.
you met your lady, and think about your courting and dating and all that, and how things are now, and it's nuts.
Computer dating back then.
I actually met my wife on a chat site. It was kind
Right, that's what I'm saying is like think about how you met and like the timing is like it's nuts, right?
Yeah. I was supposed to come visit her for the summer and hang out with her, and I never went back.
Gee.
Yeah. So we always have an inside joke. We say that this is the longest summer vacation party extravaganza that we had. 11 years.
Baud modems. I remember those.
Yeah. Because her birthday's 9 days after mine. So like when we were chatting on this site and we were talking, and I was like, yeah, I'll come visit you in Phoenix. I'll come stay with you for the summer, and we'll celebrate our birthdays together, and then I'll go back to New Mexico. I was living in Santa Fe, and I never went back. So this kind of a story to share out there. But yeah, dude.
Because we had computers where you put the receiver in this thing, you dial up like doot, 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 one digit at a time to get to where you want to go.
Yeah, rotary phones.
But the computers would dial like a click, 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 and then your internet would come on.
Yeah, it made that really weird sound, and like there was like when dial-up internet was the thing, there was no way you can sneak online without your family hearing you were on late at night. That thing was so loud.
I remember that. The Commodore Amiga. I had one of them.
Yeah, my dad had a foolproof method on how to get me off the internet late at night. He would just pick up the phone in his room and totally cut me off.
Now you don't hear nothing now.
Yeah. Wow. Rotary phones, man, that was a thing, right? Could you imagine?
Yes, you two don't remember those.
Rotary phones? Are you kidding me?
No,
the rotary dial phones.
Before you two, we had Princess phones. We had wall phones in the kitchen. We had
those things used to anchor to the wall.
Yeah, do you remember having a long cord attached to the receiver end so you can take it all over the area?
Yeah. I used to throw their cordless phones at like my brothers.
Yeah, since Gene wants to be talking about all these things that suppose I wasn't around for, Gene, I'm actually way older than you, man. Yeah. See, you weren't around back in the day when we used to use pterodactyls to send messages to one another.
Oh, no. Yeah. I'm 51. My parents had a Snow White phone downstairs. You'd carry and carry around with a big long cord to talk to people. Ugh.
Yeah, I remember how I used to call my friends to go outside and play. It was put my shoes on, go out my front door, run across the street to theirs, and ring their doorbell.
We didn't have a tin can to talk to. Those of you in the chat room are going to probably say.
Hey, those are fun, man. Making phones out of paper cups and stuff, or the styrofoam cups and the string.
And if you wanted to call like your grocery store, you have like a 17-mile long string to talk to somebody.
Remember when 1 megabyte took forever to download? Yeah. Do you remember the struggle when you were like halfway there and someone picked up the phone? Total kill connection.
Oh man, I had an Atari 800 computer.
Do you still have it?
No, it's gone. It just fell apart. It was brown keyboard and white case, and you put the Atari cartridges in on the top.
Yep.
It was a 600 and an 800. Oh no. One days back then.
Yeah, those days. This generation will never know the struggles. I still laugh when I watch that movie Grown Ups because how they emphasize when they went to that cabin for the weekend getaway. The kid was like, "What's this thing attached to the TV?" And he's all like, "The TV." Like, you just think about like, yes, today's generation only knows that TVs are like flat screen TVs. They never remember the tubes, like the actual tube.
I remember the tubes. I wasn't around then. I was around when solid state TVs came out.
Oh wow!
And I remember when cable TV first started.
Oh yeah, get cable TV with no advertisement on it, and then eventually advertisements made their way to cable TV.
Now they're going to make their way to cell phones now.
Ugh.
Yeah. My friend is upset about that. I said, "Well, now you'll be getting my phone call with an ad attached to it."
Okay. Hey, Steve, maybe you could answer this question for me, based on the live stream you guys had the other day. So, is it my understanding that with the growth of 5G, the way that they're going to lock down phones to where you stay with a carrier for a while is by denying like an unlocked phone from another carrier to be able to come onto your network and access your millimeter wave? Is that how they're going to do it? Is he there?
Steve, are you awake? Uh-oh.
Unless he stepped away.
Oh, here's something been back.
I don't know. We'll see. Unless he had issues with the iPhone again, or he stepped away from the phone real quick.
So Tino, this company bought the Blackberries from TLC or whatever their name is.
TCL?
Yeah.
I believe so.
So TCL is out of the BlackBerry business?
Yeah.
But their website's still up.
Who knows?
And I'm looking at something here called the Pumpkin. It is the MPO2 4G mobile phone with BlackBerry. The Pumpkin.
Missing Links is in here. Thank you for coming in, bro. Let's see. Sorry for barging in. Don't apologize for barging in. You are welcome to come on here and chit chat with all of us. But I heard you talking on Kathy's phone. When I worked for Radio Shack, we sold analog brick phones. Nice. I love TV Guide, like the books, because I remember my dad used to subscribing to TV Guide, so we'd always get them in the mail.
Yeah,
They had articles and stuff in there besides like the scheduled shows.
but how would they know what shows are coming on prior to printing the things? That's what I couldn't figure out.
Oh, they probably had these things in schedules, man. Like they already knew when certain things were going to come out. Because it's not. I guess they would be told in advance, right? Like we plan to play this movie on Fox on this date at this time. They got it like weeks in advance.
But now it's online. Now you get the TV
Oh
going.
yeah, everything is much rapid nowadays because of the internet. Everything comes to you quickly. Sadly, I had a Tandy computer. I miss VHS, bro. I don't know. VHS, yeah. Betamax, yeah. I remember those. I remember renting video games from Blockbuster. That was the weekend thing. That's what I look forward to on Fridays when I was young. Was my dad saying, "Okay, he comes home from work."
Do you remember the Blockbuster machines where you could go up to the machine like an ATM and get your videos out of there?
I don't think any of the places that I lived at. Oh no, they did because it was like Redbox. Yeah,
it looked like an ATM machine almost.
Yeah, but way before those, man. Way before those, dude. It was like that was my favorite thing to do because my dad would take us out. We would go to Burger King for dinner because on the Air Force Base that's what they had, and then we would head to Blockbuster. My dad would be looking for like the new release movies on VHS. My sister would be looking for a movie in the horror section, and I would be over there where the Nintendo cartridges were, like to run a game, and that's what it was.
Well, the Air Force Base here in Dover don't have burger anymore. They have Tim Hortons. It's sort of like a Canadian donut place.
Oh,
and that's where we placed the burger.
VHS, many TV episodes, and still, yeah, that was our old school DVR, was preset the VCR to record at a certain time and put a blank tape in.
Yep.
What's up, buddy? You're up for your nap?
I still got a whole bunch of VHS tapes up in the closet.
Yeah, I wake up because we're gonna go to the park soon.
My high school graduation's on VHS tape.
Oh yeah. I remember I used to get mad because like my mom, so like I would I was I still am, I still watch wrestling, but I was like heavy into it when I was a kid, and my dad, he used to buy the pay-per-views for like WCW and WWF.
A pop that was back then.
Nah, and so I used to get blank VCR tapes, and I used to record the pay-per-view, so I would have a library of them, and I always hated it because my mom, when she was like in a rush, she would like program the VCR to record The Young and the Restless and All My Children and all these daytime TV shows, and she would grab one of my wrestling tapes because me being dumb, I didn't label them, and she would just throw it in the VCR, hit rewind to make sure it was rewind to the beginning, and then set up the VCR to record, have a timer on. So it sucked because I'll be like, yeah, I want to watch Starrcade 97 where Sting went one-on-one with Hulk Hogan for the World Heavyweight Championship, and I press play, and like for an hour, it's All My Children, and then it cuts into the match between what's his name, Eric Bischoff and Larry Zbyszko with Bret Hart as a special referee, and I'm like, half the match is cut because of that show, and I used to be so pissed.
Well, I would do it every Monday, every Thursday, and every Friday. I have so many tapes up there, you wouldn't believe.
Critical Defense says he missed Blockbuster, or he or she missed Blockbuster. Yeah, Blockbuster was cool. Now everything is digital. Everything's digital online, so I mean, yeah. It's just like the music business too, I mean, the music business took a tank, man. Apple really, one of the things that I will say that Apple was smart about was coming up with a digital delivery source online, which was iTunes. Because I don't think a lot of people really understand just how bad that damaged the music industry. There was a documentary I watched a while back. It's from one of my favorite bands called 30 Seconds to Mars. They did a documentary called this Artifact, which originally the documentary was supposed to be following them as they created their next album called This Is War. However, they ended up getting sued by their record label for $30 million. And it was crazy. They broke the ins and outs of how musicians make money. And technically, really, with the deals that musicians had, they really didn't make money, considering all the things that they would be advanced money to go and make an album. They would make an album. It would come out. They would record a music video for it. They would tour the country. They would tour the world. And then from when the album's release, it generated so much money, like millions and millions of dollars, but then their label would come in and take their cut. They would take their advancement back that they advanced them. Then they would charge them they would nickel dime them for all these things, including, and get this was what was crazy. The artist was charged a damage fee for digital media, which is the same fee that they charge, like in case like they ship out like 10,000 copies of their album, and in the shipment it gets damaged, so there's a fee to protect against that. And they charge that same fee to digital online media, which is like, how would you charge that type of fee for digital online media? You can't take digital online media and snap it in half. It's digital. But it's crazy how they're charged all these fees that the artist ends up being like 4 to 6 million in debt.
Well, that group has its own website now.
What, 30 Seconds to Mars?
It's called 30secondstomars.com. The official site.
Yeah, I know that. But like, I mean, they're like one of my favorite bands. The lead singer, Jared Leto, man. It was so crazy because
Mars Island Tour.
Not a lot of people knew that Jared Leto had a band, and it was kind of cool because the way that he separated his acting career from his music career. He never wanted them intertwined where one would gain success off the other. Apple Watts, I'm still alive. I was gonna jump off, then Snead jump back in, but we don't know what happened to him. It's like his stuff is still here, but
I can't play the music or you'll get in trouble. So
yeah, don't play the music, please.
I just looked at their website. They have a picture of their last concert. That stadium in that picture was full.
Mm-hmm.
They must have a lot of people that like that music.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's, they play alternative rock, but, on top of that, like, again, the lead singer is Jared Leto. The guy that played Joker.
All the 70s music. From Barry Manilow to America. Nice mellow stuff. Because I'm old.
It's not old. I've listened to Barry Manilow. My dad's listened to them. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm like, when it comes to music, I don't identify myself with a specific genre, because there's a lot of things that, that I've listened to. And I guess you could say, like, in the sense that I'm a fan of music to the extent that I listen to all types. Like, one of the song's not funny, but the music video is funny. But it's from Paul Simon. What was the name of that song? I'm trying to remember the name of it. Oh, You Can Call Me Al.
Because
it's funny. When you watch the music video, it's Chevy Chase is pretending to be the one to sing the song, and the short guy's Paul Simon, and no one really knows that. And they're like, so they think Chevy Chase did the song, and it's like, no, Paul Simon did it. And if you don't know who Paul Simon is, he's from the group Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah, they had a big fight, so they broke up.
Yeah, it's just like even one of the famous duo groups that I liked, and this was probably around the 80s, was Daryl Hall and John Oates.
Oh, I can't go for that.
I mean, so like there's a wide range from things, and like even like the most cliche, band, the Beatles, I go from them up. So like hip hop, metal, death metal, grunge, alternative, indie rock, and you go into even electronica dance music. Like I'm into, like there's just so much different types of music that I'm into.
You ever watch the show Live from Daryl's House?
No.
It's Daryl Hall does a concert from his living room.
Really?
And it's on VH1.
Kathy loves Hall & Oates. She's a man eater. Yeah.
I can't do that. No can do.
Yeah. There you go, Jane. Start singing for us, man. Serenade us.
No.
Yeah.
Really
so I can't identify to like one specific style of music. I just can't. There's like all types.
The 70s, I love it. I mean, like I grew up with all that stuff, and it was fun.
It was like funny because like when that video game Grand Theft Auto Vice City came out, like my friends and I were playing it, and I was like, the music that they have on there, I was just jamming out to it because this is stuff that I listened to because my dad, you know, he would always like every time there was a song that he liked, he would always make an effort to tell me like the name of the artist and a little backstory of them that he knew about. And so like I'm jamming to all these songs because, you know, Vice City takes place in the 80s and everything, like, right? So they're playing songs from like Flock of Seagulls and things like that. And my friends are looking at me like, you know this music? I'm like, this is not like proprietary video game music. This is actual songs. Like, get on FrostWire and look them up. Download them. But man, yeah. What's going on with Metro by T-Mobile? So they're being phased by T-Mobile themselves. Sneed was in here. He actually dropped some pretty good information that I didn't even know about. But they're getting hit hard by the parent, but not, I don't want to say parent company, but just T-Mobile themselves, to the fact that like Metro stores are not allowed to even have open signs at their physical store locations. Like they're literally hurting the employees. They're hurting the Metro business side really, really bad. So that's what we were talking about like way earlier, because we're like 2 hours and 21 minutes into this live stream.
Measure the influence.
The what?
No, that was me. I turned that off.
Oh, okay.
From my church. Anyway,
What was it? Gene. Kathy. Gene.
Over troubled water. No.
Gene sings.
Sings at this wedding.
At this wedding. Yeah, I was getting confused. I was about to say his wedding. Oh yeah, Gene sings at his wedding. Yeah, his wedding. I'll say this wedding. Gotcha.
Yeah, but Tito, you remember when Hall & Oates first started? He did a song called Sarah Smile. You know, it's like, I'll put the toothpaste in it. Something like that, you know.
You're going all over the place. Saturday podcast says Maverick, thanks for coming in, man. Hey.
Because YouTube will only allow us to sing 30 seconds of a song before you get hit. So
I'm still pissed at Apple, man. I seriously hope Apple sucks at Elephant's goat. Like, really bad. They can choke one. They could choke one and drink bleach, man. I can't believe they hit me with that. I actually tweeted it out, bro. So I tagged you in it so you can see the photo of like the response from Apple on my Facebook.
Remember Ringo Starr?
Ringo Starr.
Yeah, that song called No, I can't take it no more.
Yeah.
I love that song. Can't wake it up on the okay, never mind.
So you should do karaoke night. If everybody wants Gene to do a live stream called karaoke night, hashtag Gene does karaoke night.
In trouble. I'll get kicked off the YouTube.
No, you won't. You can sing the song.
No, the way I sing, they go boo.
Nah. Well, now I'll post that in there.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, make sure I get this right though.
I have 3,000 followers. I don't want that.
Gene does.
I'll be able to monetize my channel in 2 days. I get 3,000 subs.
Ha! What? Gene sings to his boo.
Very blue.
Ha.
Blue.
There you go.
This one's for you, wherever we go.
Gene does karaoke night. There we go. Red Rum put it there.
Oh God.
Yeah, we're gonna make it a thing. Like Saturday's gonna be your thing, and you do karaoke night. So, and then what we'll do to make it interesting is like you will not select the songs you're gonna sing. We will vote for it in chat.
God.
Yeah. So we'll have 2 picks, and then like one of the mods will like pick 2 songs, and then everybody else has to vote either by selecting 1 or 2 in the chat, and then after like 3 minutes, whichever has the most tallies is what you sing next. Yeah. Yeah, we don't know what happened to Sneed though.
Oh, I have something to tell you. You ever watched anything?
Kimon supports it.
You ever watched anything on that Quibi thing?
No, I don't.
Well, I was watching this weird thing on there called Wireless. It's about this young kid who gets stranded in the snow. His car runs off the road, and he can't dial out anywhere. And he was on his way to a party, and he couldn't get his mom on the phone, couldn't get nobody, and he froze to death.
Really?
Well, and they do it in pieces. Episode 1, then they switch it over to episode 2, and it continues on and on and on and on. And this guy freezes himself to death. And he can't use his cell phone. That doesn't work.
Let me try something just in case Sneed might be frozen in or something. So
He's gone.
if you want to prevent this person from rejoining, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna move him from it and then see if he can come back in. He's been quiet for a long time, so if he has time to come back in, he'll pop back in.
It's the most goofiest movie I've ever seen on Quibi. I got rid of it. It was goofy.
Sneed is using an iPhone. The Intel chip from the iPhone dropped his stream. Oh, okay. So, Jose, you are not ready.
Yes,
You
guys.
can hold the tune. Oh, see, Gene does karaoke night. Man, everyone's wanting it, dude. See, I'm helping you now on your new channel, man. This is something that you could do.
Oh my god. Well, I have like 3,000 subs. Oh, good. That means I can monetize next month.
No, Gene will do karaoke night at 10 subs.
I want 1,000.
Well, we gotta start off small. At 1,000, you'll turn your camera on and you'll do the whole dance shebang, disco lights and everything.
Oh god, no.
Yeah.
Can't do it at this house. Oh, you just did. That's cool.
That well, rent a spot, like like a little dance hall or something.
We're all closed up.
They'll open back up.
Man,
Nothing lasts forever.
that's a song. Nothing left. Okay. Well, guys, it's getting late. I'm ready to go to bed.
I'm about to hop out too as well. So we'll close. Okay, now we're gonna officially close it out. So I do thank for everyone for coming in. All my mods, thank you guys for coming in. I know you guys did it again. # demons up in the house. Just because you guys been holding it down. You guys are my demons for the month of October. Sub to Gene, his new channel. He says he'll do karaoke night at 10 subscribers. He'll do it with live video at 50 subscribers. He'll do it with disco lights at 100. And yeah. Oh, you can't back out now, bro.
It's too late now. We're done. Goodbye.
No, you put in a private chat.
Oh, no, I didn't put anything in there.
He's being bashful. Everyone, come on, cheer him up. Cheer him on. But all right, guys, I'm hopping off. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Y'all are great. As always, aloha.